Calorie counting, yes or no? Let's talk about it. Hi, good to see you. So in today's video, I'm tackling quite a huge topic, which is calorie counting. But I'm gonna chop it up like greens. And I'm going to talk briefly about some of the main things in terms of calorie counting. Is it good for you or not? So this video is part of the Mind series. Make sure you check out the other videos in the Mind series. I will put a link in the description below. So this video is for you, okay? It is for you if you're someone who's wanting to lose weight or maintain a healthy weight or keep a healthy lifestyle sustainably or for life, forever, okay? We're talking life, baby. We're talking life. This video is for you. So here goes. Why this topic? Come close. Calorie counting. It can really stress you out. And I mean stress. So over the years, whether it's friends, family, my clients that I've worked with, current clients as well, I can testify with I don't know how many hands I need. I need probably 20 hands of the women who have had stress with calorie counting. So you might be someone who's calorie counted over the years and it's worked, and then you stopped and the weight has come back. You might be someone who's calorie counting and that is your life, but it restricts you. You have to constantly think about, okay, how much calories does this have? Where am I going today? Oh my goodness, can I go to that party? How many calories? Is there going to be food that will fit my calorie count? You know, the list goes on. And I think that as part of the Mind series, it is so important to address this. It's something that I've always wanted to talk about over the years and do a video that will help people. And I think that the main focus that I want you to hold on to is that when we are talking about keeping a healthy lifestyle for life, you want to be able to do the things that do not stress you out. You want to be doing things that feel easy. Having a healthy lifestyle can be fun. It can be enjoyable. It does not have to be a prison sentence. It does not even have to be hard. Yes, I said that. It can be easy, okay? I find it easy, and with the women that I coach, once they finish my programs, they can continue, they can sustain a healthy lifestyle and enjoy it and be happy. Our mind is where everything starts. So if your mind is stressed out from the get-go, baby girl, it ain't gonna be a fun journey, and it's probably not going to be a sustainable one either. Okay, so I just wanted to put it out there that calorie counting might be something that works for you, and that's okay. This video is for you though, if you just want to have some freedom and not have to be chained to the calorie counting, girl. And also I think that when you have varied advice or you know your options, it just gives so much more empowerment and freedom to the whole journey of having a healthy lifestyle, a healthy journey for life, which you can easily sustain. So what qualifies me to even give this advice? Well, I've been an exercise and nutrition coach since 2013 as the founder of Fitness to a T. So I've worked with hundreds of women, and a lot of those women have had issues or stresses about calorie counting from what they were doing previously. Also, I'm 44. I'm going to be 45 this year in 2025. And I've walked that journey of wanting to know what works for me. And not calorie counting is definitely something that has given me so much freedom in my choices and allowed me to sustain my journey easily. Yes, it is easy and fun for me. I've also been an athlete. So I competed in bodybuilding as a fitness model for several years, won several gold, bronze, and silver medals. And guess what, guys? I never calorie counted. I had two amazing, very experienced coaches, and they never asked me to calorie count. And it's a discussion that we had, and the way we did things, it just allowed the journey to be so much easier. It was already hard, you know, with the training and keeping up to a really strict routine. But we focus more on the quality of the nutrients. And it just gave me so much freedom for when I then stopped competing, walking into my life, just living every day with a healthy lifestyle. So what is calorie counting and why would you do it in the first place? Calorie counting is working out total calories that you need for the day. So for example, 1,500 or 2,000 calories, and then finding foods that fit that total amount as you eat throughout your day. And what is a calorie? A calorie is a unit of energy, so it's like fuel. We get calories from food, and we use that food or fuel or calories to do all sorts of things that we need to do, like breathing, exercise, movement, you name it, we get that energy from those calories. So if you burn more calories than what you take in, you lose weight. If you take in more calories or more energy than what you expend or use, then you gain weight. So I'm just going to go into why calorie counting may not be helpful for you and why I don't really align with calorie counting. So the first thing is that not all calories are equal. So I'm going to give a comparison of 2 meals. So the first meal is grilled salmon, quinoa, broccoli, and we'll put 1 tablespoon of olive oil with that meal. So olive oil would have been cooked, I don't know, let's say you've put some of the olive oil in the quinoa, or you've put a little bit on the broccoli, for example. That meal is about 670 calories. That's an approximate number of calories that it is. And then on the other side, there is a large fries and a Diet Coke. That is about 490 calories. That's right. Diet Coke and large fries from McDonald's. And then we've got grilled salmon, quinoa, broccoli. And that's more calories, about 670, 675 calories. So if you're calorie counting, you're going to think, wow, this meal from McDonald's, is less. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take that. Let's say you're getting close to your calorie count and you're like, okay, I'll go for the 490. And even just someone might think, okay, I'm going to go for that meal instead of the more calories, right? So you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that the meal, the grilled salmon, the rice, the broccoli, that is a really nutritionally good meal. Now that is a meal, y'all. That is a good meal. First of all, it's got great fiber. It's got a good amount of protein, so it will help with weight loss anyway. So there's protein in the quinoa, protein in the salmon. It is good for your mental health. Like the salmon is great for boosting mental health, reducing things like anxiety and depression. Good for your brain. You know, there are so many benefits in that meal. And then when we go over to the large fries and the diet soda, I cannot think of anything good. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can't see anything good with that meal. I can't even think of one nutritional benefit. Okay, so yeah, so you see, it's not always equal. The calories or the numbers are not the biggest thing that you can rely on. Another reason why calorie counting may not be helpful is that the calories that we see on packages are not always accurate. All over the world, there is leeway given for the numbers not being completely accurate. So for example, Food Standards Australia and New Zealand guidelines state that there is some room allowed for error. Of course, they do not want the manufacturers to mislead consumers, but there is some room for variability. So don't take it as absolute gospel when you're looking at the back of a packet and it's saying, I don't know, 100 calories, for example. It doesn't mean that that's always the case. So if you do go over your calorie amount, remember that it's not always completely 100% accurate as well. But I'm going to talk more about that when I go into the mental health part of things. Peekaboo, can you help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers? So go on, click that button. I'll be giving you much more holistic health content, workouts, recipes, basically all the yummy food you can eat for a year. Thank you. Click subscribe. So, processed versus unprocessed. This is something that I'd like you to remember to come away from calorie counting. So, with the example I gave before, the salmon meal is unprocessed, and then the large fries and the soda are processed. So, it is better for you to stick to unprocessed foods like the salmon meal. And even though they might have more calories, they will actually help you to burn more calories because they will help your digestion to work better. There's great fiber in the broccoli and in the quinoa meal, that the example that I gave you, and in the soda and the fries. Girl, I don't know about the digestion. I tend to get bloated and just feel yucky. And so just remember that the more wholesome food you have, even if it might have some more calories, is better for you in terms of losing weight and helping your digestion to work better. Also remember that our gut health, digestive health, is connected to our brain. So the better that we feel in our digestive system, the better we feel emotionally, mentally. Everything will be popping. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So one of the things that I think is probably the most important out of everything is the mental health aspect. What calorie counting can do to your emotions and your mental health. So one of the things that it can do is lead to unhealthy behaviors like binge eating, or later on lead to eating disorders. So a way that can happen is, let's say you start your calorie counting, you're going good, week 1, smashing it, week 2, week 3, what, and then week 3, you're just like, I'm tired of counting, I've had enough. You're tired of trying to figure it out, you're tired of going on the app to count and check the labels and look at the back and do all the things that you're doing with all these numbers, okay, and add it up. And you're just like, I've had enough. And then that's it, you just eat. And you just binge eat, or maybe a life event happens and you're not able to calorie count for that day. It can just really stress you out. And if you're consistently going through that pattern for weeks, months, years, imagine what that could lead to as well. Also, it can be very demotivating. So let's say you've calorie counted, you've lost the weight, you've stopped calorie counting, you gain the weight. You go back to calorie counting, you lose the weight. You stop calorie counting, you gain the weight. And it goes do. And that can be very demotivating, not sustainable long term. And you just keep yo-yoing. Because we want to have a sustainable, healthy lifestyle, and we want it to be enjoyable. I want it to be enjoyable for you. I want you to enjoy it and to see that it can be easy. I wish I could just transfer that to you right now, and just so you can just receive it. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next part, going out, or even just being around people at home. Maybe you've got a partner, family, maybe you go out for dinners, parties, and we all know that person who is on some sort of diet, or they're counting calories, or they're saying, I can't eat that, and I can't eat that, and da da da. And sometimes it can be testing. I'll use the word testing for those people around you, and testing for yourself, because you want to be able to go out and enjoy the experience, right? So you must be wondering, what do you do instead of calorie counting? Well, you've got several options. The first one is to learn about nutrients. What are the nutrients in your food, and what do they help you to do? One way that you can do this without much effort, without much work, is looking through my videos. So you'll notice that every video where I'm talking about food, whether it's to do with a condition or whether I'm showing healthy recipes, I talk about why those foods are good for you. I say what is in the food, like fiber, and what does fiber do. If you go onto my social media, like my Instagram, my TikTok, whatever video has food, whatever photo has food, you will see a list of why those ingredients are good. So make sure you use that information. It's free for you, and I hope that you really get to learn from that. And I love teaching it, so it's my absolute pleasure. Another thing that you can do as well is hop onto Amazon. I have some books that you can use in terms of getting healthy recipes that are low calorie and help you lose weight or maintain a healthy weight. So I've got an exercise and nutrition guide for the everyday woman, and I've also got a recipe book on Amazon that you can download as an ebook or you can order as a paperback. Another thing that you can do is track how you feel. So when you're not calorie counting and you're eating good, wholesome food, you will feel the difference. You will feel your clothes getting looser. You will feel that your mental health is so much better. You're thinking better. You're sleeping better as well. You will feel it. You will see that, the changes are coming. And that is something that is sustainable long term, as opposed to calorie counting, which can bring on stress. It can increase cortisol in your body, which also does not help with weight loss because it slows your weight loss down when your body is stressed. I also offer customized one-on-one nutrition coaching. Wherever you are in the world, you can work with me. The goal of that nutrition coaching, one of my main goals, is that after you finish your coaching with me, you will be able to sustain it as a lifestyle and have tools that will empower and help you in your life when it comes to your healthy eating. Make sure you get in touch. All my contact details are below this video. I can't wait to work with you. An ideal time to work with me is 3 months, but I also have 4 and 8 week spots too. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to share this video with someone who you think will benefit from it. Like, comment below, let me know what you think, or send me a message. Get in touch, I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, take care and stay safe, healthy, and energetic wherever you are in the world. See you in the next video.